What is it like to fly an RC helicopter, a modern miniature RC helicopter compared to drones? What's the experience like? So I fly helicopters when I was young, and I remember it was very, very hard. It takes months to learn how to hover. Drones are like, the cheap drones are not so good, but these DJI drones, amazing. And I'll show you in a little bit. We'll have the demonstration, but you go through my journey on to flying this helicopter. This is the one of the most popular ones. It is the Yuzhang F07UH1 Huey helicopter, and it's about $200 to $330. It's got stabilization. Some of them have optical flow, and it's got some aerobatics and whatnot. So let me show you how it is to fly with these guys, and then come back to me. I'll show you some more details on what the differences are between owning an RC helicopter or a drone. Heli. So I think so it's gentle on the takeoff, and it's not too bad on the stability, but it does go up and down. You can see I do have to hold the remote, and this is, let me put it on a hover. So to do on a hover, I have to very slight movements. Okay, so I'm gonna fly a little bit, go against the wind, do some ovals, and I always have to watch the altitude, unlike my drone. Little hawk there. I want to fight it. Oh, there's a little action. Hawk got something. Get that later, but so it is quiet and it is fast, but you do, hovering is kind of a broad term, and then when you let go, it has a lot of drift. The wind will take it, and you have to remember to reverse it. So this is 6D stabilization. I don't know how high it can go, but you definitely need try and get in front of the drone. So any kind of lapse in orientation and you are screwed. Look at that. So try to hover and just cut throttle.
All right, here's another flight, and it's about my 5th flight with this thing, and I'm getting familiar with it. Notice my hands are just constantly moving just to hover this thing. It is a real, even with stabilization, it's a real struggle. And now I'm going to show you something called the DJI Flip drone, a $350 drone.
Button. And you press this for 2 seconds. So we have a fairly good wind. I hope you could see that. And right there, it hovers in place really well. And then you can just fly it. And one of the things is when you stop, it stops on a dime. Okay. You can fly low, and what's really interesting is when you hover, when you hover too low, it wants to land. But even when you're hovering low, it still stays.
Okay, now we have something called the DJI Mini 4 Pro. about $1,000 with the remote. And this one is interesting because it has a lot of obstacle avoidance. It was about 15 miles an hour. But if you turn obstacle avoidance off, it will go about 25, 27 miles an hour. So it is actually a fun flying experience. But its main job is really to make movies. Record the landscape, and it can do a lot of these moves automatically. And the flying is so stress-free. It even flies itself basically. So it's not like a helicopter at all. It's so easy to fly with so many pilot aids.
It was intimidating for sure. Something you won't find in that video is the packaging. So this is how they're packaged. This is made in China, sold in China, and sold under many different names, but it is one of the most popular ones. And a lot of them in this price range are very similar. They are 1/34 scale to be about this size, and they are interesting. They're beginner friendly. They say, but as you can see, they are a handful. There's a learning curve. When there's wind, they're crazy, and then even with the stabilization, they're not that stable. All right, so a few subtle differences. You have this remote. The whole thing feels kind of chintzy. Kind of low class. From the whole thing feels kind of chintzy. The remote, but when you go to the DJI, it's just another level. DJI is like feels like the quality of an Apple iPhone and whatnot. So they're that far apart in terms of kind of craftsmanship and documentation. Documentation on the DJIs is on videos and online. The documentation is so it's so terrible. It's like a little pamphlet where nothing is explained. So there you go. The other thing is the biggest difference is the drones, the modern drones are made. They're not made for flying. They're really made to photograph or film yourself or to follow you. They have all kinds of sophisticated cameras, all kinds of tracking. And let me just show you.
Spotlight. 3, 2.
They're so easy to fly. So right there, it's flying, and you can even bump it. They have a cage. You do that to a helicopter, you're getting injured. So they'll follow you. They'll do these patterns. They will film you. These helicopters, on the other hand, they are made solely for the purpose of flying. It's the joy of flying. The aerobatic. This one is a 6D model, and they also have a 3D mode. They also have optical flow. It's made for aerobatics. And then when you put it on 3D, it'll fly inverted. It will do all this crazy stuff. So I don't know how it's gonna protect itself or protect you. The danger too is way different. These blades are heavy and they spin at a high rate. When they hit you, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna cut you. So really, you gotta have a big open area, and you gotta be like so aware. It doesn't stop on a dime. It just has so much. It's carried by the wind, and it has so much momentum with it. So there you go. I hope you learned from our little experience with the comparison between flying a RC helicopter or a drone. They're nothing alike, but it's some of the skill is transferable. So let me know in the comments if you are playing in both of these genres. Thank you.